So it was given an EUA in May of 2020. It was one of the very first drugs to be given an emergency use authorization. And then by the end of October, it was already licensed 2020 by the FDA, even though the WHO and most other countries had trials that showed it didn't work and it wasn't safe. And people wondered why it got the special treatment, and it may have been because Dr. Fauci's NIAID and the US Army both would get a portion of the royalties because they had been involved in the development of the drug. And Gilead is a company, known to sort of push the limits on trying to get its drugs approved when there's not really good evidence that they work. So Gilead's at it again, and the FDA is collaborating with them. The approval, which is a full license for these very young babies, was based on a single trial of 53 children conducted by Gilead. There appears to have been the trial's not published. We can see it on clinicaltrials.gov. It was begun in June of 2020, and in a year and a half, they were only able to enroll 53 children, no control group. All 53 got Remdesivir. Over 70% had an adverse reaction, 21% had a serious adverse event, and 3 of the children died. Because there was no control group, it's unclear how either Gilead or the FDA determined that the drug benefited children, because there's nothing to compare it to. So on the basis of 53 children who were apparently collected from 37 different sites, so that if the drug was really doing something bad, nobody would know it because there was only about 1.5 children per site that were part of the trial. For the outpatients, it's recommended for mild or moderate disease. So you don't have to be very sick. You just have to have the expectation that you might get very sick.